Welcome to day 466 of our DSO journey. I'm Ed Krastenstein here with my twin brother, Brian. And remember, these videos are being sponsored by NFT Tech. They are an investor in DSO5. So Brian, what's going on today?
Yeah, so to start off, just in the general crypto space, there's been a few little happenings. There's this company called Vauld in Singapore, who they're a crypto lending platform, trading platform, let you borrow crypto, lend crypto, all kinds of things. But they've been having some major issues. They paused operations and they said that they're exploring restructuring the company. And this morning we got news that another crypto lending platform, Nexo, who I'm sure many of you have heard of, has offered to buy the assets of them. And what we're seeing here, I think, is a consolidation of the crypto market. Some of these companies that weren't prepared for this downturn are pretty much folding, and the larger companies are buying them up. You see this a lot in a lot of industries. Companies that can't take the heat, can't take the downturn, are kind of really good buys for some of the larger companies, and they're basically hunting for these folding companies. Nexo, they signed a term sheet with Vauld, giving them 60 days to talk about this, discuss it, and explore all equity acquisition and all equity acquisition of the company. If successful, Nexo said that they're planning to restructure Vauld and pursue an expansion in Southeast Asia and India, where Vauld is right now. So it's interesting. I think we're going to see more of this consolidation taking place over the next several weeks and months as we stay in this crypto winter for a little bit.
Yeah, I think this is something that can be beneficial for everyone involved. Vauld, they might not make it unless somebody comes along and buys them out. They can sell their assets, recoup some of the money that they've lost. And then for Nexus or other companies, Nexo, the other companies out there that are buying up these smaller companies, it's like a bargain basement deal. They obtain all these assets. It helps them expand further and become even more successful than they already have. And these companies are already being successful in that they are weathering this crypto winter, and they're going to come out on top.
Yeah, absolutely. So turning back to DSO, Erica Ishanese, who's the new employee at DAODAO for partnerships, announced a community hangout for DAODAO at 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific today. And they're going to talk about everything about DAODAO. So this is happening today. If you're interested, follow Erica on DSO. I'm not exactly sure if it's on Twitter. I'm guessing it's on Twitter. Do you know, Ed?
I think it's a Twitter Spaces. I'm not 100% sure. I also thought she mentioned Zoom. So I assume there's going to be some more details that are coming out later today. I know I'm not going to be able to make it, unfortunately. I'm still on vacation with my family out here in Tennessee until tomorrow evening. Are you going to make it, Brian?
I'm going to try to be there. I do remember her saying that it was going to be on Zoom. So I guess it's going to be a Zoom call, which is even cooler because you get to kind of see people and communicate with them. I'm looking forward to it just to see how that goes and what we learn.
Yeah, post some screenshots of the meeting so I can act like I was there.
Sure. So Cast3 is the rebranding of Cloudcast, which was founded by Jason Devlin, Smart Alec. They're looking to bring Web3 to Web2, and they're doing this by looking to raise $250,000 in a DAODAO funding round. Brightside67, who's also a co-founder of Cast3, made a post directed at Mossified
wait.
and Moss.
Are they? Wait, I don't think they're a co-founder. Are they Brightside? No. Brightside is the co-founder of Move On.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's straight.
It's a chaotic week. So Brightside made a post
I can
directed
talk
at
a little bit about this. So Brightside, co-founder of Move On over Cloud, one of their creators, made a post directing at Mossified and Erica Ishanese, basically saying, this DAO has been open for 24 hours. They're looking to raise $250,000 and they haven't raised a single penny yet. What's going wrong here? Can you give us some tips, some advice on how we can better fundraise on DAODAO? Because if a company like Cast3, which is originally Cloudcast, can't raise even a single penny in 24 hours, how can we expect others to come on and easily raise money on the platform? So it would be nice to, get some feedback from Ossified and Erica on this. I think there could be several factors at play here. The crypto winter, maybe people view the valuation of Cast3 as being too high. I don't recall what the valuation is. Do you, Brian?
I don't remember what the valuation was. I don't.
The idea behind Cast3 is really a phenomenal one, at least from what I can see. And, the people running it, Jason Devlin, Smart Alec, and I think there's one other individual who's behind it. They have a reputation on DSO. They've built a product that has been proven to work on DSO. So, you would think they would be able to raise some funding.
Yeah, like I think it all comes down to daily active users on DSO. There's just not enough eyeballs. If this was being cast into a community of hundreds of thousands of people, I have no doubt that they'd raise a substantial amount of money. But what are the daily active users? Like maybe 1,500 right now. It's very meager, and only a small fraction of those are actually looking to invest in new DAOs right now. Say there's 20%, even probably less than that are looking to invest in DAOs. Your pool is only like maybe 150 to 300 people. So
yeah,
I think it's just tough right now. And it all just comes down to getting more daily active users, retaining those users, and getting them interested in what DAODAO is doing. So it's going to take some time. Hopefully their marketing plan is going to pay off. And I think we're getting closer to that. July is going to be a slower month, but August, I think we're going to see a lot happening.
Yeah, I'm excited for August to see what it brings to DAODAO.
Yeah, so Verify Creators, they have another DAO, Verify Creators. They're looking to verify users on DSO, but they sold 30 verification NFTs thus far. 50% of the revenue will be shared with their DAO. They're trying to raise $311,000 on DAODAO with 57 days remaining. So if you haven't checked it out, please do so. What they're doing is something that we do need. We do need some sort of verification mechanism on DSO so that we know that people aren't imposters and trying to act like someone they're not. And what the framework of Verify Creators, it is something that I think could really work on this platform. So check it out. You can buy a verification NFT as well. And like I said, 50% of that is shared with the DAO. So if you want to get involved in that, you can buy some DAO coins as well.
Yeah, and they've sold 30 of them already. I think that's pretty decent. So definitely check it out.
Also, Lex, another DAO, 3 DAOs in a row. Their pre-sale actually begins on Thursday, which is day after tomorrow. The DAO funding round will begin. They're looking to raise only $10,000, so they're not looking to raise a ton of money. For those who don't know, Lex is an NFT staking platform. We're going to learn more about them and how it works probably in the next several weeks. I know that Ed and I wanted to have a call with Clay to kind of discuss how it worked. It's a little tough with Ed being on a vacation right now, but I think that's going to probably happen in the coming week. And I'm looking forward to hearing how it's going to work, what it's going to offer. But I think there's definitely a market for NFT staking, especially on DSO.
Yeah, and it's coming from Clay Oglesby, who's been a DSO OG and NFT OG on DSO since pretty much the very beginning. So
yeah, so also invest in digital. Part of the core team is taking part in how to market Web3 project, Twitter Spaces, today at 10 p.m. Eastern time. He made a post saying there are multiple audience paths to the success of DSO: creators, Web3 marketers, founders looking to fund their next big idea, developers who want to build the next great social app. The Web3 marketer is an underrated audience. I'm seeing more and more of this audience pop up on Web2 social media. DSO has all the tools that Web3 marketers are looking for. I will continue to use platforms such as Twitter Spaces tomorrow to give marketers ideas on how to best utilize DSO. So yeah, so this is going to be a really cool Twitter Spaces today. So we've got a lot going on between this as well as Erica Ishinese's DAODAO Zoom call. But it's definitely something you want to tune into if you're interested in Web3. I think he'll give you a lot of ideas, and it's kind of where we're headed, right?
Hey, sorry, I got cut out again.
Oh, Ed disappeared. These hiccups are getting out of control here. But yeah, so this event is taking place at 10 p.m. Eastern time. It will be Twitter Spaces. Invest in digital. It's definitely something you want to check out if you're interested in Web3.
Yeah, for sure. And I like I said, if I can make it, I'll try. It's gonna be kind of late here, but I might check it out.
So before we close out, I just want to get to the 10 people with the most NFT bids in the last 24 hours on DSO, according to NFTZ. And number one was BitClout FR, followed by Meta Philosopher, who's pretty much been up there every day for the last four weeks or so, bidding on NFTs, DSO NFTs, in big fashion. He was followed by FP Fund, Manic, DAO Bank, Jeremy G, Business Solarin, Kevin Sod, La Big Mac, and Rhubarb. So congrats to all of them.
Keep up the
And
bidding.
finally, go ahead.
I just say keep up the bidding.
Yeah, and finally, I just want to get to the top Diamond creators on DSO according to Altumbase in the last 24 hours. And Michelle Lourdes leading the way. Couldn't be a better person doing that. Followed by another great William Laurent and another great Stargazer. Longo, all these people are great. I'm not saying you're not great because I didn't say it. Longo, Panini, Natter, Jaylene Cook, Krasenstein, we kind of fell there. That's a good sign because it means other people are getting a lot of diamonds. Sean Slater and Now and Then. So congrats to all of them. Tomorrow's Ed's last day in Tennessee, right?
Yeah, one more day here and then I'm back home.
Good. We won't have all these hiccups where you're freezing up and giving me bad notes.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's it for today. Join us on day 467 tomorrow and see what we have to say.